Okay, so my name is JP. I run the Pints Templar homebrew group and the iHeart Beer page. Today we're doing our second live blind beer tasting. So what we've done is we've done one of these before, and I sent each of the guys in our panel today a beer. They don't know what it is. It was wrapped up so they can't see it. And they're going to go ahead and taste it for the first time and tell us their thoughts on it. So today we have with us Richard from Better Beer Authority. We've got Nick and Jonathan, both from the Brewski Brothers. And we've got Russ Durant, who's the lead admin over at the Pints Templar. So I just wanted to introduce them to you guys. We'll start with Richard. How's it going, Richard? Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little about Better Beer Authority and what you guys do over there.
Thank you, JP. So at the Better Beer Authority, we do blind taste test talk show, mostly, where we'll have one host and three panelists. Then we'll do solo blind taste tests. We go out to breweries and interview brewers and owners of breweries, and I don't know, that's pretty much it. And yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Hey, so tell me what you think about this beer. What do you think about the color? And I noticed you got a lot of head on there too.
Yeah, when I poured it, it had a lot of head on it, and it retained a lot of it. The color is just dark chocolate. You can't see through it. May see the reflection of my TV on it, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's real. I mean, I guess it's probably hard to tell on YouTube, but it's just super dark. So far, it's a really good drinking beer.
What thoughts do you have on maybe the aroma as well? I mean, are you getting any notes out of there?
I think my beer's a little colder to get aroma. I was getting just like a hint of some toffee out of it. Definitely no hops on the nose. It's all a malt. I don't want to say a malt bomb because the malts aren't off-putting at all, but more malty caramel and such.
Excellent. How about you guys, the Brewski Brothers? I'll bring you both on together because you seem to be the double trouble twin going on right now. So this is Jonathan and Nick. So tell us what you guys do over at the Brewski Brothers.
Well, essentially we do, for the most part, we do beer reviews, mainly just reviews on special releases that we can get our hands on or anything of that nature. But we try to do anything beer related that people are interested in. We've done a couple like Bud Light Cranberry reviews and stuff like that. Kind of run that,
Those are pretty funny. They got a lot of good commentary on when I shared them.
Right. So, but we do a lot of beer reviews, but we're starting to branch into doing things more with breweries. A lot of collaboration brews with local breweries here in South Carolina and things of that nature. Yeah. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just beer reviews, beer videos, and good times with.
And we're so happy to be a part of the Pints Templar.
Yeah, you guys are looking fabulous in your shirts.
Yeah. Thank you.
I see you got the classic logo. I'm rocking the classic myself, and then I see Jonathan's got our new coat of arms logo as well. So what do you guys think about the flavor itself of the beer? I mean, we heard already that it's nice and dark, real malty. But are you guys getting any notes of when you taste it?
To me, it smells like a fresh-baked oatmeal cookie.
Yeah, as crazy as it is, I smell chocolate.
It smells like a fresh-baked oatmeal cookie. It does smell chocolate.
Right. I smell a little bit of coffee.
Or maybe a toffee flavor.
In my opinion, it's definitely a porter, obviously, because of the dark color.
It could be a stout.
It smells
like cookies. It smells like cookies to me.
Like cookies?
It smells like
cookies overall. It's very malty, but not like you said, not an overly malt bomb, but it is pretty malty. It clearly doesn't have a hop presence in it. That's at least in the smell. I think it's gonna be sweet. I'm going for a stout. He says a porter.
Trying it.
He says a porter. I'm going for a stout. I think it's more of a stout.
It could be. You're right.
Maybe an oatmeal stout. I'm going for an oatmeal stout. That's
oatmeal stout.
I think it's.
And so you're picking up some chocolate notes. You said toffee, I thought.
Chocolate.
Like a chocolate toffee, oatmeal-y. I feel the
cookie look.
Yeah. That's what I'm picking up. Just by the smell.
Yeah.
Stout.
By the smell of it.
And how about yourself, Russ? This is Russ. He's our head admin over at the Pints Templart. Me and him have been working together for years on this project, and I just wanted to introduce him to you guys. So for Russ, so what do you say your main challenge is when adminning for the Templars?
Really, with a base of 1,300 people, it's really just making sure that everybody meshes well, making sure that things are coordinated, people don't get offended, people don't get angry. You know, it's just an everyday job to make sure that everything flows smoothly.
And then onto the beer itself. I know we're getting some coffee notes, a really thick head, dark color. Do you see anything? Can you identify as far as the hops or anything like that in there? Or are you getting any types of notes yourself? What thoughts do you have?
I'm not really getting a strong hop flavor from it. It's actually extremely malty. Definitely getting a smell of chocolate, like really strong chocolate smell. It's got a nice alcohol burn to it, so I'm assuming it's probably either double or imperial.
If you could take a guess, what level alcohol do you think it is? What do you think the ABV is?
Maybe 10 or 11%, probably.
10 or 11?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of strong chocolate and coffee flavor from the mouthfeel of it. And it's actually nice and thick. It's not a thin mouthfeel. It's actually very filling. So
nice feel. So we're getting pretty even across the board. So everybody's saying chocolates, coffee, about 10% alcohol. Do any of you guys, and I'll open this up to the floor, but keep yourself on mute if you don't have an answer. But do any of you guys have an idea of what style this would be?
I think it's a stout, to be honest with you, just from the darkness of the beer, and definitely with it being imperial or double, I think it's a stout.
Same here. Overall, we think it's a stout.
Yeah.
It's definitely imperial. I think it's even higher than 10% at this point. I think 11.3.
I bet.
Try to guess 11.3.
11.3, huh?
I know, it's very specific.
I beg
I'm
to
telling
differ.
you.
I don't think this goes anywhere over 7%, if that.
What?
I don't think it does. It doesn't have the lacing, and
You've been drinking
and the smell.
Jack Daniels. That's
No,
right.
I haven't been drinking Jack Daniels, but I don't know. I'm saying the style. I'm still sticking with my oatmeal kind of guns to it. You know what I'm saying? I got that smell and the chocolate, very chocolatey as well. But yeah, I'm going no more than 7%.
All right.
So how about you, Richard? What you think?
I think it's under 10%, but maybe 8.5 to 9. The color leads me to think it could be a stout, but I'm not getting any roasted malt flavor. It's more of a sweet malt flavor. So, my mind's playing tricks on me, like always. I almost want to say it's an old ale, but it doesn't quite live up to it. So, I'll default that it's some kind of stout, I guess.
Okay.
The fact that I'm not
See what you're drinking?
Pardon?
Does anybody have a guess as to which one it is? I'm guessing no, but
It's a St. Arnold beer, I think.
St. Arnold?
Yeah.
No.
Are we tasting it? Are we tasting it yet, or is this?
No, you're good. You guys want to see what it is?
I would like to
yes.
taste it. Let's taste it before we see what.
Okay, go ahead and taste one more time. Give me your thoughts on what you think the style or the brewery is.
So we're tasting it now.
Yeah,
Right.
taste away, drink.
Taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, because I'm not tasting it yet. I'm just going by smell right here.
Very smoky. It's got a very smoke front to it. A middle chocolate, in my opinion. A very malty backbone. That's my.
I taste chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm going with a chocolate stout. Yeah, that's gonna be my steak. It could be a porter. It's kind of light. It has a light body.
It's like a smoked. It could be a smoked imperial porter or a chocolate.
It has a
stout.
smoky. It has a smoke. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
It's smoky, chocolatey. Could be a porter. Could be a stout.
I'm gonna go with the porter. My original
porter?
thought and smoke. You're right. I'm gonna go smoke porter. You
So
go.
Brisky Brothers, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you guys give this beer right now?
I'd give it an 8 if I had to choose, because the smell the aroma and the flavor.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8. And honestly, it really tastes like a milk stout to me. You know, and that's what I'm thinking, like a milk chocolate. You know, like a milk chocolate.
Russ, I'll go back to you. How about you? What do you think on a scale of 1 to 10? What did you say about this beer?
I'd give it as far as beers that I've had before, I'd give it about an 8.5.
About 8.5?
Definitely an 8.5. And playing off of what Richard said, especially knowing you ship the beers, knowing where you're from and whatnot, I'm gonna go with it's probably a St. Arnold beer also.
St. Arnold. And then Richard, how about yourself? Scale of 1 to 10.
I'm going 8. Yeah, it's I'm drinking it faster than I thought I would when I first had a few sips. It's really good. Kind of funny how I don't think there's any much smoke block, and the brothers do. I don't know.
No, it is fascinating. I mean, how people get different flavors, and that's why we do these panels. You know, because you don't really know what you're getting yourself into, but then at the same time, I mean, everybody has a different takeaway. But notice, I mean, a lot of the stuff was the same as far as it's either a stout or a porter. We're tasting coffee. We're tasting chocolate. So you guys ready for the unveiling?
So can we open it? Like, I want us to rip it up.
Wrap them open.
Rip it open!
Open.
I feel like it's birthday time.
It is birthday time.
It is Arnold.
St. Arnold.
Way to go.
Oh, you
Way to
motherfuckers, man.
Look at this asshole.
You mother. I'm going to go ahead and mute us so y'all can ask.
I only knew because I had the twist off. I had a St. Arnold recently.
Is that the key?
Yeah, that's what gave it. And I was thinking it was one of the divine ones, but that would have just been a shot in the dark.
This is our first St. Arnold, I will say, though.
Yeah.
So in our defense, I've not seen a bottle like this yet.
So, for our viewers over here, this is the St. Arnold's Divine Reserve number 15. It is a Russian Imperial Stout. So you guys were pretty close. It's a stout, not a porter. I think the porter would have been a little bit more hoppy, honestly.
What's the ABV?
Go ahead.
ABV. What's the ABV on it?
ABV on it is 10.1.
Oh.
So Russ and Nick were pretty close. On top of that, you've got, I mean, I'll read you the description. This Divine Reserve was inspired by winning the entry of 2007 Big Batch Brew Bash homebrew competition brewed by Mike Hennef, a highly decorated local Houston homebrewer. Russian Imperial Stouts are very big and very black, and this one is no exception. It is seriously pretty dark. I get a little oily surface around my glass here. It was first brewed as DR5. DR15 has a rich, malty body full of coffee, chocolate flavors, and spiciness derived from the combination of hops and high alcohol. It was brewed with a variety of malts, including two-row, crystal, chocolate, and roasted barley. It was hopped with nugget, wilmette, and centennial. Hopped yeast with St. Arnold's yeast, unfiltered. So pretty good job, guys. I mean, I think Russ and Richard were spot on with it being St. Arnold. Yeah, the twist off gave it away, but I wanted you guys, get that little fear in your heart that I may have sent you, like a shock top or something. But overall, I mean, pretty good job. You guys have any other final thoughts on it before we wrap up?
I didn't realize it was a twist top.
No, we
automatically
want to pop it.
Yeah.
We want to pop it because if it's a good beer, you want to just pop it.
You don't expect it to be a twist top.
Yeah.
And
I only noticed it was a twist off after I popped it open. I was like, oh.
Okay, but that was a waste of a bottle opener.
And I think we should have a little free talk right here. I don't know how it's going to affect the thing, but if we can mute and unmute and kind of lock that I think before we close out.
Have you guys done a blind taste test before? Or any?
No.
I know JP has, but I know.
Yeah. This is.
No, I like it. It's exciting, man. It definitely brings it together, I think. And
I said next one, we will provide the beer for the next one. So we'll sit back and you guys to sit there and really establish and acknowledge the type of brew and the styles and the flavors that is to come. Yeah.
Any final thoughts, Russ?
It's incredible, dude. Love it. It's definitely something I've never had before, so be something to add to the untapped roster.
Right? How about yourself, Richard? Any final thoughts before we close out?
I like this is a good beer. I've had a few St. Arnold beers, and I think they're pretty solid. So I think you chose a good one.
Thank you.
But yeah, my mind was playing tricks on me that I was swaying away from it being an imperial stout based on what I was getting on the flavors, but I was wrong.
Just wait until that ABV hits you. It's an imperial.
Yeah, I thought the same thing with that. I was like, I figured it was.
Yeah, on the end game, yeah, way to go. It's definitely imperial. Like I said, had a high ABV. There's no doubt about that. So.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to close it out. I just want to say thank you for everybody for participating. If you guys get a chance, for all of our viewers, go ahead and check out the Better Beer Authority on YouTube and the Brewski Brothers on YouTube, and join up with the Pints Templar. I'm pretty sure you're already a member, but if not, go ahead and click on join, and Russ will deny your request. If you guys ever want to participate in one of our blind taste testings, go ahead and inbox me. You can find all the Pints Templar gear on iHeartBeer.com. I'm sorry, iHeartBeer.net. And you guys have a good night. Thank you.